Hello guys, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you a few replays. Two are in the M3Y, I think. Yeah, because this is the line I'm grinding at the moment, so then the other replay I presume is in the same tank. It might be in the M2Y. Either way, we'll see when we get to it. Yeah, so obviously I've had a bit more time to experience the big update we've had recently. Now, it is true that the changes have extended match times, which is nice. It's nice to have a longer battle and yeah, just a bit more close on the matches front. That being said, I still think they could have done a different way of extending the games other than just to make the tanks a lot less accurate. I don't mind the changes to the reload speed, mainly because obviously it's the same for every tank in the game, so you know it's not like my load time on this tank is like twice as long as it used to be, but you know, light tanks is exactly the same as it was before. So you know, that kind of thing. It's, you know, so it's fine. Extends the match a little bit longer. But yeah, the accuracy is. I definitely think it deserves a nerf. The auto lock-on thing. Because I think that was way over too powered. You know, complete noobs could have a pretty good game by auto locking to the enemy tank and firing. But yeah, in all honesty, yeah, I just don't like the changes to the accuracy again, because it's just frustrating, and it means the games when you're playing against someone, it's more down to luck than skill. Because you know, if I mean, just give it an example. If someone who has an exact same tank as me, you know, was a worse player than me, but we both fully aimed in. We fired five shots each at each other, you know, and just because he had good RNG, he hit 4 out of those 5 shots and penned 3 of them. But I fired 5 shots at him and had bad RNG, and I only hit 2 of my shots. Then obviously, you know, that's just the way it is, and doesn't matter how good or bad you are. A lot of it is to do with RNG rather than actually how you're playing. Maybe they could have changed, extended the times by just upping the hit points of all the tanks. So, you know, basically in this stock tier 8 heavy tank, I've got 1,400. Let's say they just added 200 extra HP to it, rather than really nerfing accuracy. I think would have been a better way of doing it, but I guess I presume they might have just hopefully thought about that, and it just didn't work out that way. I don't know, but I just don't like going back to the worst accuracy, because I just like to hit the things I fully aim at. You know, I don't mind the odd shot going astray, but again, like I said, it just feels like when you're missing a lot of your shots, it just feels like I'm being punished for playing it correctly. I don't know. I just don't like it. And this is not the best replay, by the way, guys, but I am in a tier 10 and I'm in a stock tier 8 heavy tank here. So, you know, just kind of my first impressions of this new tier 8. Like I said, I don't think I've got any upgrades other than the first upgrade, which is, I think, tracks, or radio. So nothing significant. And obviously, yeah, I'm just working with what I got right now, and hopefully hopefully when it's fully upgraded, it's better than the tier 7. I wasn't too impressed with the tier 7. Maybe I just thought it was a bit mediocre. Tier 7 heavy. But then I guess I did just come from the tier 6. The tier 6 was absolutely amazing. So yeah, obviously a little bit disappointing when you go from such an amazing tank to a kind of mediocre tank. And after the update, obviously, I just getting a fourth piece of equipment or maybe 2 new bits of equipment because the equipment changed. For all my tanks, I basically ate through all my silver. I literally don't have enough silver. If I was to like zoom through this tank, I wouldn't have enough silver to buy the next tier up, which is ridiculous. I think they really need to address that because it's just not really fair. I literally played this game for like 9 years or whatever, and it's took me 9 years to accumulate all this silver, and after just one update it's all gone, and I'm really having to struggle to get and scrape enough silver for upgrades of tanks I'm going up. Yeah, just terrible. I don't know why they didn't think about this when they did it. Like I said, probably did and just thought, wow, that's just going to make people play more to get more silver, or they are just going to have to buy silver with real money. That's probably what they were thinking. But the thing is I'm more reluctant to play the game now, because it's just like, well, I haven't got the money to play the in-game silver, so you know, what's the point really? So yeah, I'm a bit struggling with motivation to actually play the game at the moment with that drop in silver and the accuracy problem. Anyway, as you can see, the teams are pretty equal right now. 17% hit, 17% hit points on both teams, and 4-3. So we are have the slight advantage, but it can go pretty quickly either way. Kind of just waiting for support here. We've got that guy on my right, and kind of waiting for that tank, heavy tank near our base to actually, you know, maybe move up and do something. But yeah, because I just can't afford to go alone. I've got very few hit points. It's a tier 10 match. The Arty could kill me with any of their shots pretty much, and then that heavy, I'm not 100% sure what that heavy is right off my top of my head. But yeah, we are going to try to make sure all our shots pen. So we've got heat in for that heavy tank. Our heavy tank is just barreling in, which is a terrible idea. Don't know why he's done it. Get shotgunned by the artillery pretty easily. And yeah, he's done a little bit of damage to the enemy, but taken more damage in return, and there you go. Now it's 3-on-3. The enemy heavy is a tier 9, and of course we've got the equalizer, which is a pretty terrible artillery as well. So yeah, chances are a full health tier 9 heavy is going to beat me, because I've got, well, not many hit points. And yeah, there you go. Put a lovely shot into him. You're getting him very close to being dead, which is be very nice. I don't know where the other artillery is. Don't know if he can actually get a shot on me. I put in HE to see if I could finish off that artillery, but he's pulled back. He wasn't going to pop out. So I put the heat back in, ready for the heavy. I presumed that the artillery might be on top of that hill there. And I'm kind of waiting for this other heavy to come give me support. And this is what I was saying about the extended time of games is a lot nicer. Feel like you're yeah, it feels just a lot nicer to have games like that's actually taken a long time. It feels like more of a strategic battle rather than just YOLOing tanks to each other's side of the map. And it looks like this other guy is pretty much on a full health. And unfortunately, it is a real issue at the moment because they've got slightly more health. I'm waiting for this guy to push in. There he is. And he sees the tier 9. And actually, it kind of looks like he might be AFK. So I'm going to push in, see if I can farm him. Or I'm going to come in. At this point, I'm still a bit cautious. Not 100% sure if he's actually AFK. And I don't know where this other artillery is. So I kind of hold up. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't look he's moving. So I'm going to wait till him get distracted by our tier 10. And he hits him. Should have gone in a bit quicker, but didn't know obviously that he was at AFK. But a lovely shot into his side. But another shot into him. Still don't know where the artillery is. Not getting targeted. And yeah, for some reason my ally just lets me farm him. So I get almost 3,000 combined there. We put a HE. We did get 3 kills in this game, and he's going straight after the heavy there. I don't know why. Missed that one shot, and of course he's behind this building here. He's throwing up the sign there. Unfortunately, we fluffed that shot really. Didn't get as much damage as we liked, but it was a fun match, especially when you're stock and you're in a tier 10. You don't expect a game like that to go that well. We could get first on our team. Unfortunately, like I said, we've used a bit of heat there, and again, showing the problem with the silver problem. I actually ate through 15,000 basically silver just to, you know, actually get some XP from that game, because if I didn't fire heat, probably would have got less kills and less damage, and probably would have ended with a pretty rubbish game and obviously not as much XP. So yeah, and obviously the next game is in the Lycan. We are not top tier because there is a Barask right next to us, and it is the returning map. Again, a very small map. Not sure tier 8 should probably see it. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, we are getting spotted pretty damn quickly. Obviously, we want to reserve as many hit points as possible for the end game. Artillery was looking our way again. And yeah, our Brask is just going straight in, and it's not looking good, right? Our Brask is suicided in. The creatures died as well, and there you go. We put a couple of good shots in now, though, trying to finish off this guy because yeah, he is a very dangerous tank. It's a very OP tank. That still, and we keep one loaded because well, we might have an opportunity to fire, but we just go straight for the reload there, and it's looking pretty terrible. I threw up a good game because I feel like the game's already over. But actually look at the HP, and they've actually got, well, I say less HP. But they've got 3 more tanks than us, so that HP doesn't mean too much when you still got loads of guns in the game. And we get spotted there by probably them lights in the middle of the town who, yeah, are just YOLOing again. Hit points are kind of, yeah, almost equal, but they seem to be going down pretty quickly. We're losing tanks left, right, and centre. Trying to find a penetrating shot on this guy, not finding it. And there is, yeah, just can't see anything right now. Just must be in a dip, I presume. Yeah, and our tanks are, yeah, just going down pretty badly. Just kind of need that light tank to be taken out. It's not too far off being killed. Once he's dead, we can be a lot more aggressive, because we're less likely to get spotted up. We've bounced that shot, unfortunately. It's just not looking good for our team right now. Getting a bit assisted there now, finally. Of course, get targeted by artillery. Really want to take that guy out. He must not have a particularly good crew in his tank, because he's getting spotted quite easily. Really would like that light tank to be killed, but again, getting one shot into that guy. Yeah, that's that tank I really wanted to get rid of. Managed to get a shot into me. I'm really hoping trying to get out of dodge right now. Do not want to be taking any more damage, really. And he fluffs his shot, which is nice. And then we see at medium pushing towards our base. Gets taken out. Getting a little bit too confident there. The team is winning. They have less health now, but they still got so many tanks in the game. It's unreal. They've still got 11 tanks in the game. And we have another allied Lycan. He's starting to even the odds now, taking these guys off with one-shotted tanks, taking them out of the game, which is very nice, because obviously, yeah, less guns in the game equals more chance of us winning. Thinking about reloading at this point. Got 3 shells left. Bounced, unfortunately. And go for a reload. We're not being too aggressive right at this point in the game. We're expecting them, because they've got such a large amount of difference in tanks, that they're going to be a bit silly and push, which is kind of what I'm hoping for right now. We're going to spot them up as they try to push towards the base. Probably not realizing that the HP on our two teams is fairly equal. Just kind of like trying to spot them up so that our artillery and our TDs can do some work. Put a lovely shot into the side of that guy and gets finished off. And we got a hit, but I think it got absorbed into our tracks. And yeah, it's going better than I thought. I thought we were going to lose this from the start, but yeah. Looks like the enemy is just willing to make mistakes right now. I'm more than willing for them to do it. Don't think I got spotted by that guy. As you can see, we're now down to 3 versus 6. Bit of a difference. Still expecting to lose this game at this point, to be honest. Yeah, okay, we've got same amount of hit points pretty much, but that doesn't mean much when you've got so many guns against you. All it needs to do is one enemy tank to spot you and finish off your he put a lovely shot into me, trying to destroy the cover here. Seeing him wanting to take a risk to try to hit this easy pen TD. I'm going for the reload. This guy will have trouble penning, but luckily our TD takes him out. So we've got almost equal amount of damage as we got assisted. Lovely, taking that guy out now. It's 3 on 3, which is very nice. Again, getting spotted pretty quickly in this game because the map's so small. Bit annoying for a light tank. And, well, a glass cannon TD that the guy next to me probably getting spotted pretty quickly as well. Now it's just a heavy and a artillery to take care of. So I'm going to push. Hopefully won't get spotted by the heavy by being this YOLOing basically. Obviously not really YOLOing because it's the end of the match, but if I do find get spotted by the heavy, I'm hoping to use my speed and agility to get around him and finish him off, and hopefully spot him up for the artillery as well. Gonna be able to hopefully outspot him, hopefully stay unspotted. Thinking maybe he might be camping with the artillery. And again, we do have to be careful. Artillery. If I get too close to the artillery, there we go. There he is. Don't know where that heavy is. He's looking right at me. Seeing if the other artillery can actually put a shot into him. And we go for it. That was a bad move. Don't know what our artillery was doing there. Not really helping. Now we're just down to 77 health, which is basically just get sneezed at by this heavy, and I'm dead. But still not seeing any shots come across towards me. We put in heat to make sure we pen these shots. A little bit dangerous, obviously. Can get absorbed by fences. There's a lot of fences on this map. Don't know where this heavy is at all. Haven't seen him for ages. Thought he would be helping the artillery there. But as you can see, we've had a damn good game, right? We've got about 4,000 combined there. And 3 kills. On higher tier tanks as well, mainly. And there he is. And unfortunately we didn't get the kill, but we did get assisted for that. So yeah. Just over 4.5 combined, and that was just enough for a first class, not even a mastery in the Lycan. Lycan's a very good tank. Yeah, and the last game is it is in the tier 7 American Heavy, the M2Y, and again I think we're bottom tier in this one. And we're in the Provorovka variant Halloween one. It's called Graveyard, I think, or something like that. Yeah, so we're going to try to just get into this position. It's better than Provorovka because you've actually got some decent cover in the hill middle of the hill in the middle of the map, which you don't really have in the normal Provorovka. So you got you're just easy pickings really if you get spotted on this little hill. But like I said, we can play this area a little bit better now with the better cover. So we're kind of trying to get side shots across the hill on the 9-0 line. As you can see, our team's already losing a tank down as well. No, just waiting for someone to spot up really. And it doesn't look like there's anybody on the hill there, because we've got a tank that's going straight across, trying to track this guy. He's getting very overconfident. I don't know why he's getting so confident. And he gets tracked there already, so we're going to put a lovely shot into him, damage his ammo, track him in place, hoping someone finishes him off. Yeah, and we've managed to finish them off ourselves. Very nice, that's a good start. And actually the enemy team is starting to push the hill. They were just either very slow to get there or realised that there was no one up there. There is tier 6, so we are in the middle here. Looks like there's tier 8s and tier 6s in the game. And we hit him on the move and set him on fire. Oh, that's got to be... Yeah, he's looking my way now, that's for sure. See if we can finish anybody off on this hill. No, not quite. But he does get finished off by artillery. Seeing if we can get any more shots. Keep getting spotted here. It's a little bit annoying. And yeah, someone did take a shot at me there. Luckily it didn't land too close to me. Missed. Yeah, little shell velocity is a bit slow on these shells, so I do have to give them a bit more lead. Managed to put a lovely shell into the Indian Panzer. Can we finish him off? Oh, not quite. Unfortunately, we did not get the killing shot on that guy. Quite unfortunate. Our team is pulled this back pretty well. We've got the more tanks in the game. But the hit points wise, we are only just slightly ahead. So we do have to be careful. But we do know this, the 7, 8, 9 line is pretty much clear. There might be some people, as you can see, camping on the 6th line. But it does mean we can be a little bit more aggressive, right? It's because probably the majority of the tanks will probably be in the K1 and 2 area. That's kind of how the game goes recently. Most of the people camp on that flank. For some reason, quite often happens. Just kind of just sit in that area, and it's just quite not really all that helpful. Now the teams are, yeah, equaling out a bit, but we've still got hit points, a big hit point advantage over the enemy. And a blind shot into a moving target. Nice, nice, nice. Probably a bit annoyed by that. And we go for the push, right? So we know this area is clear. Could possibly be a guy at K6 or 7 camping still with good stealth, but probably not. So we're going to take a risk because we've still got just only 2,000 combined at this point. It's not a particularly great score. See if we can get a shot on this guy. And don't know what we hit there, but it was annoying. Now we can get a shot, and we hit him on the move, and I think we actually might have set him on fire there. We've got hit points to throw away at this point, so we just go for it. And he bounces. It's a tier 6 anyway, the M6 there, and he gets brutally taken out. Our score has gone massively up in the last like 30 seconds of this game because we pushed before anybody else pushed. We're getting all the assisted and some of the damage as well. And there you go. We do finally get a bit of damage. We don't get a shot back into them, unfortunately, though. And there's the artillery is keeping an eye on me, and that's fine because. And we do get hit, but we don't get penned. Unfortunately, so we've got just over 5,000 combined, and unfortunately we do get taken out because, of course, artillery always manages to finish you off, but we do get all the assisted as well, so we come top of the team, first class, just over 5,500 combined. Very nice. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a like and subscribe, because I'll be bringing you more replays like this in the near future. Hopefully talking about the update a bit more, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, goodbye, guys.